Let's take a look as the boats complete their warm-up at the lineup for the first race today. Jim?
And it'll be Miss Bud. On his hip is our third-place boat, the Tide. And look at the X-side. Here in fourth place, taking on some water. Looking to fight that wheel, Dick. He's giving it a real battle. And now he is completely in somebody's root's tail. Visibility goes to zero as we come back to our leader.
And the lead is the Smokin' Joe's boat, driven by Mark Tate on the outside. Again, the Tide boat is challenging. Mark Tate seems to be losing power. Meanwhile, the Tide is coming on, and the Tide is going to take the lead as they pass our camera position.
Nate Brown shows the way around the course as he takes the turn down to corner number 4. And he's coming around to lead the Budweiser. Now, here's the interesting point, Dick. This boat down was trailing 66 points behind the Bud. Wherever Bud finishes now, he's going to pick up those free points in the high point chase.
And the Bud gets a little bit light as she comes around the turn, but my bet is that Chip Hanauer will just see what kind of power the Tide has. He doesn't really have to risk his equipment out there at all, but the Tide boat, let's not take away from Nate Brown. He is doing a terrific job. Look at the balance he's got on there, 157 miles per hour. That's why they say this is one of the fastest courses on the entire circuit, and it is a saltwater course.
A saltwater course, 2.5 mile circumference, gives him a little longer chute. And look at the Tide maintain his lead over the Miss Budweiser, riding in second place as we look inside the Budweiser and get the view of Chip Hanauer and trying to catch the Tide.
I think at this point, Chip Hanauer is going to be very happy to take a second place, take the free points you referred to earlier, Jim. Meanwhile, Nate Brown, his crew with the Tide, they're going to get a tremendous boost off of this. Bill Worcester and the entire group has done a great job with this boat, and it certainly is proving itself worthwhile here in San Diego in this first heat, Heat 1A. Look at how he's just kind of tiptoeing down across the water. That's the way you want these boats to ride. Miss Budweiser just keeping the pressure on. If something should happen, Chip Hanauer would move right up in there. There's a great shot of how those boats go.
As we look at our second place boat, the Miss Budweiser, the Miss X-side is currently in third. Link Chelan is in fourth, and Smokin' Joe, as we said, is out of the race. And look at the Tide bounce through that slop, heading toward the checker flag.
A little bit of a problem there as he came through. He took a little water over the front end of the boat, but it didn't slow him down at all. There's the checkered flag. Nate Brown, a big win, a great way to start the day in San Diego for the Tide team. Budweiser will be coming in second place. That doesn't matter. He's going to take his points over this boat, the Smokin' Joe's. And boy, I guarantee you that pit is going to be one very busy place when that boat gets back in. We've got a long day of racing yet to go.